you? Mate, I can't fit in here.
This just don't get fair.
Don't laugh at me, Marcus. Am I fat?
Wow.
Don't answer it. God help us. Gone to collect the cobs because, well, you know, I just can't get in and out of the car quick enough. It does rattle about a bit, doesn't it? But to be fair, he does track race on it and sounds great. So here we go, strapped in, ready for next time. It's been mentioned a few times that I'm going to miss coming up here, and you know what, you're absolutely right. The lads up here are fantastic. I think the organisation, everything about this boat build has been immensely enjoyable, and I'd like to thank Mark at the Fit Out Pontoon for allowing me to film, because I'm not so sure every boating, building, fit out organisation would like their organisation exposed the way that I'm exposing the Fit Out Pontoon. Hopefully for the right reasons, and I'm sure it is. But you know, thanks to Mark and Dom and Marcus and Mark the painter and Ben and Dylan, you know, for allowing me to film them. That comes at a risk. They're great. We have a fantastic time up here, and I've led to believe they enjoy me coming up here, which makes it even better for me. It's actually quite hard to make content for this channel, believe it or not, because I'm only up at the yard a couple of hours a week, and to make stuff that's watchable for me at this moment in time can be quite difficult, and thanks all those people that have stuck it out. I really do appreciate that. I love the comment section. I love it when people comment. I like to give a truthful answer. You know, people that comment, there's lots of people offering good, sensible advice. And one of the comments that has come up quite recently is, look, it's a bit more natural. I get it. I was a little bit stilted at the beginning. I don't really like filming myself. I'm getting used to it, and I'm quite enjoying doing this channel malarkey. Getting the focus right, the apertures right, the ISOs right. Aperture, what I want to film at doesn't let too much light in. The frame rate is 24 frames per second, therefore the shutter speed needs to be double the frame rate. And sometimes I mess that bit up because there's an awful lot going on in a short period of time. Why don't you get a camcorder? Much easier. Yes, it is, but then it doesn't have the versatility of a DSLR camera. I hope I'm improving. I believe I am, and I believe that the content is going to improve once I get on the canals, because I've got the time to do some decent filming, I've got the time to play with the bokeh, I've got the time to do photography, and I'm really looking forward to that next chapter, which is the launch and beyond. Do you need me as well?
Probably. Well, come on. Come on, Chris, there's your crust. Wait!
Look at you tug of war. Number 8. The anchor man.
Chris, give us some inspiration. Squadron boy.
Oh yeah, do you want it? You don't want that.
The steel for these narrow boats come from Ukraine. Ukraine's quite busy at the moment. Steel prices have gone up. Now, bearing in mind I paid an extra £4 for this last year, second-hand prices may continue to rise. Difficult times for a lot of people. Washing machines going in. It's one of those integrated type of washing machines which has a blue openy door which opens the washing machine door, and anyway, a washing machine.
You got your hand on the back, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris, sorry. Can we carry it, alright?
Yeah.
There's a unit in front of you there, Chris. Yeah, I've seen it.
What's up down there? Who's got that there? You've got to come all the way around, Shay. Too slim, lads. What was that? Got this on the video. Lauren and Arnie in action.
120 centimetres wide. Small bed, big enough for me. Arches in. The cabinets are in. And there's plenty of room for me to sit up in bed, read a book. And do you know what? There is so much room now. That shelving unit there, that's to charge my phones and probably watch the iPad. Under here, under the bed, all that's fitted out now. All the plumbing and the wiring's underneath that box, and that space there is just really for me to put bags and stuff. Then we've got the drawers. We've got 3 drawers that size. Fantastic. There's a double wardrobe for hanging stuff. And in there, I don't know what I'm going to put in there, shoes perhaps, more bags. And under here is the water pump and an expansion tank. Easy to get to. On the opposite side we have another wardrobe. This wardrobe here will have shelves in it, which go underneath as well. Now under here is another easy to get to, something to do with the bow thruster. Just over 34 inches. Oh, that's quite big, isn't it? I've been to London this week. I go there quite a lot, to be honest. I've made it quite clear that my first journey, once the boat is launched, is to head south towards London town. My aim is to park around the Uxbridge area, which allows me to jump on the tube and then go into London and do some stuff. But as time goes on, I will venture down the Grand Union, which allows me then to cycle. One of my hobbies is photography. So again, part of the channel will be me getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, cycling into London, doing some urban street photography, and making a few vlogs of the less touristy area, but also quite interesting parts of London. But one of the principal reasons I was in London, and I have been travelling into London recently, is to visit someone special.
I had fallen head first into love with another complete stranger, and he robbed away, taking most of me when he left. When Mama told me to keep far from these underhanded men, and I'd be white, whiter than the side of a new-wed bride. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to sunlight for fairies. Blowing glitter in the wind. And I'd be lost in the woods yet today if they wouldn't have found me. I don't dare to think about what I would have been without them. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to sunlight for fairies. Blowing glitter in the wind. 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 Thank you to fairies.
It kind of works, this office. The office thing. There's been some work on the boat this week, as every week. That cupboard thing, which is next to the shower, someone mentioned that's a big cupboard. Oh, isn't it? I can't reach, I can't get my hand in, so I need to get one of them litter pickers or choose what I put at the back of the cupboard. Toilet rolls was mentioned. I think that would go right at the back, out the way, and it's big enough for me to pick out. Anyway, there's a mate of mine, I didn't go to school with him, but we were in the Scouts together. He lives in New Zealand, and he said to me, that blue, if you had white alongside that, very Tottenham Hotspur, Graham, not a chance. No. Let me tell you about Prussian blue, because actually it was quite interesting. Blue's a colour that we kind of have got used to in time, and we refer to it all the time as, you know, feeling blue, a little bit down. Oh, look at the blue sky, and it's got that blueness to it. In the 18th century, blue was a highly prized colour and was really one of those colours that you didn't see an awful lot about on the artist painting. Blue, or marine blue, was made from Afghanistan, and it was tightly controlled. Blue was one of those colours that reacted well to light, so it didn't decrease in its colourness. And if you notice, those of you that are interested in art, pre-1700s, because blue was so tightly controlled, there's not much blue on a painting. And if he did those biblical scenes, blue was kept to the most important member of that, of the art, of the picture. The discovery of Prussian blue was from a German painter by the name of Bespoke, or something along those lines. It's on the bottom of the screen. As the story goes, he was looking for red. This Bespoke character probably went to the same school as I did, because he was extracting from the cochineal beetle, and the experiment thing went wrong, like he did at school all the time. The schoolmaster would tell you, write that up. Write what up? Write up how the experiment failed? Anyway, Bespoke failed as an experiment and created Prussian blue. Suddenly blue became a lot more popular after Bespoke's serendipitous accident all those years ago. Serendipitous. I reckon there's mates of mine that have been thinking, Seren who? What's he saying? Seren what? I don't know, mate, I don't know. Serendipitous. I had to look it up myself, by chance. The English language is fantastic, isn't it? Shame I don't know most of it. Clean-up's happening. Marcus doing a good job. However, last week I was sweeping up. Marcus, because he's qualified, is using the vacuum. Hey?
Been another busy week at the fit out.
Yeah, it has been another busy week at the fit out. And what's happened?
No, we've got a busy week on your boat. Bedroom installation of the bed.
Yeah, what else?
Shower tray's gone down.
Shower tray's gone down. Taps in. Oh, the taps are looking great, aren't they? What? And the hot Archie's in with the two lockers either side of Archie. Fantastic. Hopefully the doors will be done, sprayed in that Prussian blue, and they will, well, whether they're fitted or not I don't know, but they will be sprayed. And of course next week the big thing is the boat is going to be moved from where it is now into the shed. And I'm just trying to, how about that for a bit of movement? Once again, what is it? Thanks for
watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. And the boat moves next week. See you later.